Well, hundreds of students coming together at Sacramento State University today voicing some concern.
Yeah, they're very worried. This comes after police released the name of the suspect in at least 2 sexual assaults on campus.
The Sac State Police Department are looking for this person, 31-year-old Nida Muhammad Naizi, and he's connected with 2 sexual assaults on campus.
KCRA 3's Danica Hill joins us live from Sac State right now. So, Danica, you were there for that entire meeting. What was the feeling? It looked like it was pretty packed.
Yeah, you're right, Lisa. There was a lot of people in there. Now, this was a student-led meeting, just an opportunity for those students to voice some of those concerns to the faculty and the staff there. Now, the tone inside the room was very heavy, with several survivors sharing their own stories. And one thing that I heard on repeat was a lack of safety. Some students saying they're even afraid to leave their dorms at night.
While it is part of the legal process, it is humiliating and terrifying for my friend.
Hundreds of students coming together to discuss recent sexual assaults at Sacramento State University.
This is not just a women's issue, this is everyone's issue. Just because someone doesn't look like you or think like you or it didn't happen to you, it is all of our issue.
Safety becoming a #1 issue.
And the desk attendants, most of it, is anyone from housing here actually?
I have freshman friends in the dorms who I am concerned about and who I don't know who's going to be in their dorms with them or in the halls with them, and luckily nothing has happened to my friends, but obviously there are people who something has happened to.
Student after student raising their hands to voice their concerns to the faculty and staff.
Since we have administration on the front row there, what are we doing to be proactive and not reactive?
And I think a lot of students here at Sac State are trying to have those conversations, but sadly we're being pushed back a lot by administration. Faculty is there for us 100% of the time. I just feel like it's the administration that's really pushing us back.
Also part of the discussion, current President Robert Nelson.
We need to make sure you're safe now in advance, doing everything that we can, and that you have an outlet to be able to go.
We heard that a lot of the things that we do are difficult to fill out and everything. We can improve. So today is a good day because we found ways to find solutions.
Some students also hoping for a change in the future of the university.
We have an outgoing president of the university, and I hope the next president is a woman and a woman of color, because that's what we're lacking, diversity.
And some of the students at today's meeting said that they wanted to see more police officers, while others say they just need more campus security and better ways to report these incidents. Now, the university says they are going to take in consideration all of the things that were suggested today and work to move forward. At Sac State, Danica Hill, KCRA 3 News.
Danica, thank you.